For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Shall we pray? Dear God, our Heavenly Father, as we are gathered here today to felicitate our students who have achieved a grand success, we give all the glory and honor to you, Lord. You have given them great hope and a future. We pray for the days you have purposed for them to walk on this earth, every single one, and ask you to fill them with your spirit and power as they live out their destiny. We ask that you inspire them to never be afraid to dream big, run strong, and soar high. We pray that nothing be allowed to hold them back in this life. May they fulfill every calling you have on their lives. Would you strengthen them to live a life of so much love, passion, influence, hope and determination that this world and even our state is changed for the better because of the contribution that they make, Lord. May they always know that anything is possible for him who believes, for our God is always greater. May they have a deep desire to serve faithfully and a heart to work hard.
It is indeed a privilege for me to welcome all of you to this Governor's Felicitation Program with the toppers, rank holders, and achievers of various Governors' Awards of HSLC and HSSLC Examinations 2020. Respected Honorable Governor, we are indeed honored to have your presence amidst us this morning. We warmly welcome you and express our sincere gratitude for sparing your valuable time to felicitate and interact with the toppers and rank holders of HSLC and HSSLC Examinations 2020. Respected Honorable Advisor, it is a privilege to have you in this gathering. Your presence is indeed an encouragement to all the achievers. I heartily welcome Mimi Sekuse, who have come to invoke God's blessing upon the program. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries present, invitees, and the media persons. My dear students, I heartily welcome you to this function. This occasion could happen because of your outstanding achievement. We are proud of you, and I, on behalf of the board, congratulate all of you for your excellent performance. You are very fortunate that the head of the state has recognized your achievements at the beginning of your journey of excellence. Remember, the secret of success is the ability to work hard. Continue to work hard with determination and sincerity. Let your achievements be your message to the other students. As you proceed further, maintain the same consistency in your studies. I also take this opportunity to welcome the heads of institutions from where we are getting the toppers, rank holders, and achievers. The guiding hands of the schools and teachers has played a great role in the students' success. Your efforts in molding the students to come this far is truly appreciated. Schools should continue to work hand in hand with the parents and the community and provide a conducive environment for the students to excel. I would like to give a brief background of Governor's Interaction and Governor's Award. In 2004, the then Governor of Nagaland, Sri Sharma Datta, having a deep concern for the students of Nagaland, had initiated an interaction program with the toppers and rank holders of HSLC and HSSLC examinations conducted by the NBSE. Subsequently, in 2010, the then Governor of Nagaland, K. Sankara Narayanan, instituted the Governor's Award with an amount of 13 lakh as endowment fund to acknowledge the young achievers of Nagaland. The Governor's Award is given to the toppers of HSLC and HSSLC, all the three streams, and the award carries a cash prize of 25,000 and a certificate. The amount of the award is met through the interest generated from the endowment fund. The former Governor, Sri P.B. Acharya, announced the awards to the subject toppers in MILs and skill education subjects on 26 May 2017 and accordingly instituted the awards by creating an endowment fund of 7 lakh. The interest accrued per annum is taken to give the awards. From 2021, the MILs and the skill subjects awards have been enhanced to rupees 5,000 for each awardee. From HSLC and HSSLC 2021, the then Governor Sri R.N. Ravi instituted Governor's Award for Government School Students and Governor's Award for Eastern Nagaland districts. For both the awards, the best 3 students of HSLC and the best 3 students of Arts, Science, Commerce in higher secondary are awarded with a cash prize of 25,000 for the first position, 15,000 for the second position, and 10,000 for the third position. The former governor, in order to encourage the Naga students in the study of science, also instituted Governor's Excellence Award in Science Study in HSSLC with an endowment fund of 70 lakhs, and the awards will be met from the interest accrued. The award will be given to the best 6 students, 3 in physics, chemistry, biology combination, the 3 best students in physics, chemistry, mathematics combination from this year. The first award is 1 lakh, second is 50,000, and the third one is 25,000 for both the subject combinations. The NBSE awards carries a cash award of 25,000 and a certificate to the toppers of HSSLC and HSSLC examination for all the streams. And I'm grateful to the Honorable Governor for consenting to give away the NBSE awards to the toppers also. The gesture and recognition given by the highest office of the state in instituting various governor awards to the achievers have been well received by the people of the state, particularly the students' community. The Governor's Award and the interaction has created a healthy competition, a healthy competitive environment among the students where they showcase their talents and get rewarded. This event has created a lot of excitement among the student community and motivated many to do better. The event enthusiastically is an eagerly awaited event upheld every year by the head of the state. Sir, I, on behalf of the Department of School Education and the students, expresses our gratefulness to you for making this program happen. I'm sure the achievers will cherish the honor and felicitation given to them today. Once again, I welcome each and everyone to this program. Thank you.
The leading light of Sri K.T. IAS.
All of you. It is indeed a pleasure and honor for me to be a part of this program. And first of all, many congratulations to the toppers of HSLC and HSSLC Examination 2022. The present SP and congratulate your parents too. You are the inspiration for the other student of Nagaland now. I still believe that if someone top any examination even by 1 marks is better than others. I vividly remember my class 9th when my father wanted to see as IS officer among his one of kids. Believe me, I never thought it would be me. I made a small goal. I did well in class 10, 12 and then college. When I look back now, how my marks in class 10, 12, even in college helped me in cracking this IS examination. We can only correlate and connect the things. I realized that it is your skill to score more in the examination and that remain with you for long. It is your long sitting on table which can help you sitting long for big exams. And thirdly, of course, the confidence to crack any examination. When I completed my graduation from IIT Roorkee and electrical engineering from IIT Roorkee, we were a group of 7 students. We all went to Delhi for preparing the civil services examination. And over the different time, we all have been selected, 3 in IS, 2 in IPS, and then 2 in the income tax. And then we realized, since we all selected, and then we realized what was the common among all 7. And also Manoj is here, he can also appreciate better. It is a perseverance, patience and commitment. Perseverance means trying the things even if you get failure. And then patience, commitment towards hard work. Many of us get failed some point of our life, and we should know and we should learn to rebound from our failures. In year 2011 to 13, I was posted in Tunsang as SDU ADC. Senwas was also with me, the principal director today sitting here. And then the lifeline of Tunsang district, the Mokokchung and Tunsang highway was cut off for around 2 months. And it was because of the heavy rain and then landslide. As a team, we tried very hard, and we provide the essential commodities to each and every people. And that year was census year too. We started very late in the census, but we completed the census work before the time, and our teamwork was appreciated at the state level, and I got opportunity to present the case at LBSNA, that is IS Academy in Mussoorie. I wanted to tell you because this inspires you, or you may learn also in times to come. We need to learn to perform best in the worst condition. The life is precious, and we all know we invest precious things most carefully. If it is not precious, then you can throw it into dustbin. Just ensuring life is not a much deal. Every living things in this planet do the same thing. Living, as I said, is not a big deal now. There is much to learn from the animals too. Even if we try to harm them, they will also try their best to save themselves. So value your life. If you want a life of comfort in future, then you must have to live uncomfortable life now. You need to find a way to use your electronic gadget in more fruitful manner now. In our time, we are lucky. We never had this luxury, and thankfully, it also helped in our study. But today's time, you are having a electronic gadget which needs to be used very carefully. Try to.
First of all, I would like to convey my heartfelt wishes and congratulations to all the achievers, the toppers from the HSLC and HSSLC examinations that was concluded recently. Big congratulations to the parents and teachers as well who enable these students to achieve a great success in the examinations. It is indeed a great privilege for me to be part of this particular program and to deliver the speech for the young students. Let me share a few things with all of you, especially the students and the parents, which I hope that it will be useful and relevant for all of you at this point of time. I am sure as toppers, as achievers from the recent examinations, the school students who are present here, you must all have worked very hard with utmost dedication and motivation. You must all have been very sincere in your classes, in your studies. You must all have done your assignments with utmost dedication as well. Let me tell you, you must all remember that you will be entering a very crucial phase of your life from now on after the school. Irrespective of whichever field you are going to choose, irrespective of whichever college you are going to enter, irrespective of whichever location in the country you are going to be in hereafter, the 3 or 4 years of life that you are going to spend in the college is going to transform you from being a children to an adult. So when you enter college, learning is not only going to be inside the classrooms or on the textbooks and assignments alone. You are going to learn for your life. You are going to be learning much more outside the classrooms than inside. And those are the things that is going to be with you forever for your life. Your time at the college is going to shape you as a person. I'll tell you why. Number one, you are going to get the first-hand exposure to the outside world. So far, until school days, prior to the college, we all know we usually are cocooned in a very safe environment with parents and teachers with us all along the time. But from now on, you'll be facing the outer world on a personal level. There's going to be a lot of social interactions. You're going to get a lot of friends. You're going to stay somewhere out of your hometown, out of your home. And number two, you are going to learn self-discipline much more than from now on. Self-discipline is one of the most important things that you're going to learn in the college. Since you will not be having your parents all along with you, so you're going to learn to manage yourself, be it the time management or financial management. So you're going to inculcate the self-discipline in yourself. Number three, you also are going to learn to become independent. The decision making, even in the smallest thing, will become more apparent, and you will have to do it by yourself. You will find bits and pieces of independence in everything that you are going to do from now on. So all these skills that you are going to receive at your college is going to shape your perspective about others and yourself. So I appeal to all the students, the achievers, the toppers out here to gear up and to be mentally prepared to learn for your life from now on. Let me also highlight a few things about the career options that will be useful for all of you. I am sure many of you, after finishing your 10th and 12th exams, there used to be very intensive discussions in all the households about which field should we choose for, which college to go, which location to go and study. So sometimes what used to happen is because of lot of difference of opinions.
Close my eyes and I can see the world is waiting for me. Then I call my through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before. But it feels like they can say it all sounds crazy. They can say it all my mind. I don't care, it's like all this crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest stars fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call us crazy. We can live in the world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me home to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams, a million dreams. Think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Thank you. Really congratulating all the toppers here today. You have proved your mettle amongst the thousands of fellow students, and I hope you will continue to shine. Academic excellence is an important aspect of success in our times. However, I will caution you against defining your self-worth and contribution to society only against this measure, I would urge you to consider how you will use your academic prowess to address the needs of our community and the world around us. The candidates of HSLC and HSSLC Examination 2022 were the ones affected by the COVID pandemic. Since no offline classes was possible in 2020 and partially held only in 2021, both teachers and students had to experience a new mode of teaching and learning, online classes. Parents too suffered as many students did not have the gadgets to attend to the online classes. Today, society is driven by technology. Everything we do is indirectly or directly dependent on technology, travel, communication, healthcare, construction, education, etc. A large part of this can be credited to the modern day capability to build on the collective knowledge and discoveries from all countries and people. Where there was once a time that quantifiable science was the only and absolute truth, science itself is starting to acknowledge the indigenous knowledge systems and how they can contribute solutions to the raging issues of today, such as the climate change and the collateral effects. As you, young students and leaders of the future, go forth into the world, don't forget your foothold on our collective history. You are no less than anyone else that you will encounter. Your generation should build on all that we have learned and challenge the way we look and approach at the world. Do not stick to the comfort of the familiar, because it is your responsibility to ensure that our society evolves and keeps up with the world. I would be amiss if I didn't commend all the students who appeared for and passed the exams. I congratulate the teachers, schools and the parents who have contributed greatly to this milestone in our student lives. The lack of the regular physical classes over the past 2 years has had a tangible effect on the formal education, which is evident in the significantly lower pass percentage this year. Each successful student has achieved something against the extraordinary odds of a global pandemic, even by simply choosing to continue in school. The recently published National Family Health Survey shows that the biggest reason among the dropouts from the school in 2019 and 2021 was that they were not interested in studies, with 36% of boys and 21% of girls across the country given the reason for choosing not to continue with their formal education, among many others. This reinforces the achievement of all the students, teachers and parents who persevered to slide the odds of the previous 2 years.
First of all, I, Delphi Anam, would like to thank the organizer for giving me the opportunity to speak on this Governor's Felicitation program. I would also like to thank the Chief Minister of Netherlands, Sir Nevi Rio, for congratulating me on my grand success on being the topper of the High School Leaving Certificate Examination 2022. Today, I sincerely thank God, my parents, my sister, my brother, and my teachers for always supporting and encouraging me to reach this height of success. I have faced a lot of difficulties on my way here, but I never let them overtake me. I worked hard every day and never gave up. During the process of my study, I constantly reminded myself of my goals and worked hard and studied consistently every day. So I would also like to give a message to the students that never give up in life and always trust yourself. Last but not least, Winning this respect was not possible without the moral support and inspiration of my family. They really are my backbone. I sincerely thank all people who have directly and indirectly supported and encouraged me to reach this stage. With this note, I will end my speech. Thank you all once again.
It is a humongous privilege and honor for me to be standing here today and addressing you all. And I first and foremost thank our Almighty God for this blessed opportunity and for this wisdom. I am extremely humbled and also I feel so blessed for this opportunity. By the kind and generous gesture of our Governor for organizing this auspicious program, and I convey my deepest gratitude for bestowing upon me and my fellow rank holders this enormous honor. I also would like to convey a hearty congratulations to all my friends and their respected schools for making it here today. Congratulations. Let me briefly introduce myself. I'm Nimasungwa Longkamer and I'm 18 years old. I belong to our community and I was born and raised in Duligaon, Magucho. My father is Amongba, a police head constable under the establishment of IGB-IND, and my mother, Senimongba, is a housewife. I am the youngest of 3 siblings, and both my sisters are pursuing their studies in Shillong. One is doing her MBBS and the other is pursuing her bachelor's in commerce. I studied in Don Bosco School, Duli, from class nursery till my matriculation, and joined Gretchen Higher Secondary School, Dimapur, for my higher secondary studies. As for my further studies, I will be studying theology at Trinity Theological College, Dimapur. I want to say that being the daughter of HSSLC Art Stream 2022 is just not my success. This success is a testament of my school's continuing efforts to attain excellence. It is a testament of the unsurmountable love and support I got from my teachers and from my family, and from all my well-wishers. And above all, it is a testament of God's continuing grace in my life. Closing my short sharing, I would like to share a few words with my fellow friends, with my fellow state rank holders. My dear friends, we live in a tumultuous and chaotic world. So let us all first seek God and the truth. Let us all hold on to the truth and shed light in dark corners. Let us not let this achievement be the limit of our abilities, but let us all have greater visions and goals. Visions and goals not just for our personal benefits, but for our society, for the upliftment of our society. I quote John F. Kennedy, ask not what the country can do for you, but rather ask what you can do for the country. My dear friends, we all have the potential in us, and being here today is a testament of that potential. So let us all come together. Let us all come together and ask ourselves continuously as we strive for greater success. What can I do for my society? What can I give back to my society? What can I give back to my society? What can we give to our state, in our country, and to the world? Once again, I thank His Excellency, Governor of Nagaland, and the NBSE for this grand honor. Thank you so much.
This year was from whom I know the most was you definitely don't get 90 plus, which always makes me awkward. We all can relate to this, but I always believe not to listening to them. We should not do for them. We should always listen to our heart. We should not do for ours, but for ourselves. As Sir Sukumar said, life is not what we get, but what we make out of it. I'm feeling so blessed and grateful right now to be standing here as a HSLC Commerce Stream topper and sharing my words. As a conclusion, I would like to say the higher education is which is not merely give us information, but also lead us in harmony with all existence. Thank you.
Yeah, what I would like to say today is, you might all have heard, congratulations, but today I ask you to take time and congratulate yourself for this feat that you've achieved, because we all know the hardships that we have faced, that we are able to see this day, and all those late night studies and all those rough books scribbled on it all worthy today, as we can see, and we see that we are beautiful today. And I congratulate all for this, and I hope that you will continue to do well without our consistency. We all know that the consistency is the key. I ask and urge every one of you to do the hard work and then to keep on rising, so that one day we can all contribute to the world, as they have been expecting a lot of us in the position that we are here today. As we all know that with greater feat comes greater competition, greater responsibility, consistency, it will always still be the key. Consistency along with hard work. And I pray that all of us will do well, and then we'll achieve our endeavors in the future, and then we'll contribute to the world one day. Thank you all for the time. Once again, congratulations. Thank you.
7%. The Governor's Award for HSSLC Art Stream Topper, as well as the NBSE Award for HSSLC Art Topper, goes to Ms. Limasangla from Christian Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. Ms. Limasangla secured a total aggregate of 97.60%. The HSSLC Topper for Science Commerce Stream, as well as the NBSE Toppers Award, goes to Mr. Subhanshu Jaiswal from Holy Cross School, Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. Mr. Jaiswal secured a total aggregate of 98.60%. The Governor's Award for HSSLC Topper in Science Stream, as well as the NBSE Topper Award, goes to Mr. Namjong J.N. Younglam from St. John Higher Secondary Residential School, Dimapur. Mr. Younglam secured a total aggregate of 95.20%. The Governor's Excellence Award in Science Study of HSSLC Examination and the combination of Physics, Chemistry and Mathematics. The first position goes to Ms. Novella Suro from Model Higher Secondary School, Kohima. This award comes with a cash prize of 1 lakh and a certificate. The amount which will be transacted into the recipient's account. The second position goes to Mr. Kichang and Izun from Pranab Vidyapit Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. The third position goes to Ms. Kawidam Lungui Z. Numai from Holy Cross Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. Governor's Excellence Award in Science Study of HSSLC Examination and the combination of Physics, Chemistry and Biology. The first position goes to Mr. Nyamjong J.N. Yamlek from St. John Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. The second position goes to Mr. Kazilo Trakha from St. John Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. The third position goes to Ms. Ketupriya Yasha from Bethel Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. The Governor's Award for the Government Higher Secondary students in Arts, Science and Commerce. The first position goes to Nito Zunyo from Government Higher Secondary School, Zotsoma. The second position goes to Tiana Rokichu from Government Higher Secondary School, Chumagedima. The third position goes to Boke Kalipi from Government High School, Aganato. The Governor's Award for the Government Higher Secondary School and Commerce Stream. The first position goes to Suman Kumari from Rujapriya Higher Secondary School. The second position goes to Kumari Ruchi Singh from Rajikriya Government Higher Secondary School. The third position goes to Vitosha from Rajikriya Government Higher Secondary School. The Governor's Award for the Government Higher Secondary students, Science stream. The first position goes to Sini Kumari from Government Higher Secondary School, Changsang. The second position goes to Imkongliba Ao Hall from Mayanokcha, Government Higher Secondary School, Mogokchong. The third position goes to Chima from Government Higher Secondary School, Changsang. The Governor's Award for Government School Student, HSLC. The first position goes to Hslc from Dr. Hslc Hsslc, Government Higher Secondary School, Sikazu. The second position goes to Marlon Tech from Sabong Government High School, Mongsen Yemti. The third position goes to Elang Family from Government Higher Secondary School, Zaluki. The Governor's Award for the Eastern Nagaland Districts, HSLC. This award is meant for those toppers who are indigenous inhabitants belonging to Twangsang, Mon, Longlang, Kifire, Noklak, and Shamator districts, and have appeared the exam from the centers of the said districts. HSLC, the first position goes to Sangyuchin Lachang from Holy Angel School, Twangsang. The second position goes to Yingmei M. Konyak from St. Mary's School, Mon. The third position goes to Yiri Kongmai from Gombo Higher Secondary School, Mon. The Governor's Award for the Eastern Nagaland District, HSSLC. We regret to say that the toppers from the arts stream could not make it today. From the commerce stream, the first position goes to Chinmay Shi from Government Higher Secondary School, Tangjam. The second position goes to Holise I Sangta from Government Higher Secondary School, Tangjam. The third position in commerce goes to Yongki Moin Y from Government Higher Secondary School, Tangjam. The Governor's Award for the Eastern Nagaland District, HSSLC Science stream. The first and the third topper could not make it in our midst today. The second position goes to Yongkong Chingmak from Government Higher Secondary School, Twangsang. Thank you, sir.
I commend the efforts of all the students who have received their high school and higher secondary school leaving certificates. Each one of you is an achiever. Your achievement is the result of your hard work over the years. It's also the result of the dedication of your teachers, parents, and family members. Therefore, you must not forget the support you have received from them. I am always happy to be in the company of bright young students who are the future of this state and indeed the country. The fact that you have passed these examinations with flying colors affirms the requisite talents to reach your full potential by each one of you. Learning is a never-ending process. This board examination is only a milestone in the journey of education, yet these examinations are the stepping stone to the larger life where you will soon have to make serious decisions about career and professions. Dear students, as responsible citizens of this state, you are well aware that Nagaland is punching far below its weight. Our high literacy rates are not translating into jobs. Our hard-earned peace is not giving us economic prosperity. Being amongst the best that this state has to offer, you have to ask yourself what you can do about this. Don't hesitate to incorporate the best practices of other cultures while at the same time showcasing the values and strengths of your own society and community. The feeling of compassion for an entire community should be your guiding principle. You should also draw inspiration from great personalities and resolve to contribute to the well-being of the people of the state and the country as a whole. It is also my desire that you should advocate a healthy lifestyle. We are all pained to hear that we hold some dubious distinctions in the country in the terms of cancer and HIV incidents, drugs and alcohol abuse, tobacco use, etc. I want to challenge all the talented young students who have gathered over here to be pioneers of change. You must become the torch bearer for a new, vibrant and healthy Nagaland. Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering a world where artificial intelligence is changing not just how our society does, but how it thinks. We are at the edge of a society of cognitive machines. As such, the challenges and the opportunities before us, and particularly before those who are here today, are immense. Our leading institutions will need to adapt as well. They will need to innovate both in terms of academic content and mechanism of delivery. New courses and programs will have to be delivered if our education system is to answer to the needs of the next 25 to 30 years. Some of these may call for adopting a multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary approach. The 21st century is described as knowledge century. Knowledge power will determine the place of a nation in the global community. Therefore, the promotion of education, then the task of the government is to help create the right environment in which the young minds will be fired with creativity. The National Education Policy 2020 is a well-planned roadmap to develop an ecosystem that will nurture the talent of our young gentlemen. The NEP aims to prepare them for the world of tomorrow, while also equipping them with the best of our own traditions. Dear students, some of you will pursue further education and some of you may take professional career. I wish you all success and hope that you will keep in mind the interest of nation in whatsoever you do. I have also observed this trend of our daughters outperforming the boys. This excellence displayed by women is a reflection of Nagaland's future as a gender just state. I convey my special congratulations to each and every daughter for the distinct achievement today. I once again congratulate all the students for their achievements. I also appreciate the teachers, staff and parents who made the achievements possible for the students. My best wishes to all of you in your future endeavors. Thank you. Jai Hind.
To ask some questions to the Honorable Governor. So my question was that, as the Governor of Nagaland, I wanted to ask what kinds of suggestions would you want to give to the education system of Nagaland, as we know that right now we are more focused on scoring high marks, so there comes a pressure. So I wanted to take some suggestions or changes that could come to our education system which can help students handle the pressure.
I appreciate the students over here are working hard to get more and more marks. But today, our students, even after doing their graduation, post-graduation, they are not getting the jobs. The job they are getting, unfortunately, today what I see in Nagaland is class 4 employees after post-graduation. That too on contract. It's an unfortunate situation. I think education does not mean that you have to have some government job only, whether it is class 4 only. Your knowledge should be converted into development of the state. I simply want to put a question to you. Why our students, after making graduation, can't take the profession of agriculture on their own land? They own the land. Best course would be that they should adopt the agriculture as their profession, which will give the development to the nation. Of course, I would request that, or when I recommend this, I mean that you have to adopt the agriculture with the most modern means. Government is here to help you out for that. So, actual aim of getting education should be to acquire knowledge, and thereof that knowledge, in what way it can help to develop our state, to have to utilize that.
Thank you so much.
Ask the question, what is one quote or saying that inspires you the most?
What is inspiring me is the national feeling. Right from the day, from my childhood, I am motivated by this, only this factor in my life. Wherever I am working, in whatever capacity I have been doing, as a student or a student leader or as a teacher or as a politician or as a minister or as a governor or as a lieutenant governor, my aim has been only one, and I am inspired by national feeling.
Thank you so much.
Their examination, this could have been an 87% or more than 90%, yet they are not happy with their marks because they are being pressured by the expectations they have been held to. Although they have scored good marks, although they have achieved in their life, yet they are not happy. So what according to you should be the key to happiness?
See, happiness is with your feelings, nothing to do with education at all. Those who are highly qualified, they are happy. I do not agree to that. Happiness is something else, which without education also you may get, right? So don't try to relate it with education. it is from the core of your heart, what you feel, what makes you happy, that is a separate depending from person to person. So I cannot give a specific reply, this will give you happiness. It all differs from person to person. But I would definitely say that it has nothing to do with your marks and your education.
Sir, I have one request. Can I get an autograph from you?
Sure.
Thank you.
I read about a lot of your achievements, and I came to know that you worked as the Minister of Higher Education in Delhi, and you also established a university in Delhi in a period of 8 months. So my question to you today is, what do you think us Nagaland students lack as compared to other states, and are you planning to establish a university in Nagaland too?
It's true. When I was given the portfolio of higher education along with finance, I could see the situation in Delhi that students, roughly 9,000 students from Delhi were going at that time for higher education in the state of Maharashtra and Karnataka on capitation fee basis. We had no facility in Delhi. And this is a unique university which we have established. It is a professional university. No BA, MA, MSc, nothing doing. And today you will be glad to know that we are having more than 125 institutions affiliated to this university. And not a single penny has been spent by the state government or the central government or the UGC or the university, anything. It was a new concept, self-funded universities. If I think of that concept over here, it will be a failure at all. Because we need the persons who are some philanthropists or some industrialists who take it as a mission to give education to the children. That is lacking over here. In that case, it is the government only which is sponsoring all these colleges of the universities. Today we have a central university over here. Besides that, we have some 4 or 5 private universities. And there is a plan already for one state university which is in the offing. What stage it is there, I do not remember, but I know that one state university has been sanctioned, it is in the offing.
Education, the system in Nagaland, you all know where. We have the government school as well as the private schools. Now, we are not like Meghalaya, where the government funds the private school and they run the academic sessions. But in Nagaland, we have a purely government school and purely private schools. Now, we have sufficient teachers, we have sufficient schools in all over the state to ensure that each and every child receives proper education. Now the private institutions, earlier it was not there, now it has come up, it is doing well. The government schools as well as the private schools, now we have the NEP, new education policy which the Honorable Governor had mentioned. There it's now focusing on employability, skill development, entrepreneurs. The Honorable Governor had mentioned about the agriculture. Now see, I would want you all not to be job seekers, but I want you to be job givers. The Honorable Governor
Kohima has mentioned, not only agriculture, but you can come in any other sector where you can, with your education, you can become job givers and be developers. So your own contribution, it may be your own profit, but then you are developing the state. So education, we are trying to encompass everything, and under the NEP 2020, we are assured that the young boys and girls who are now studying will definitely get the right education. Study, memory. I would like the students to read more. Okay, the books. Not only the academic books, but the other books also, which helps develop your personality, students' personality. I observe many of our boys and girls are not reading enough. You read more, you get more knowledge. Okay. So your interaction with your teachers is also a necessity. Don't only listen to your teachers. You should also question them about what they are teaching you. Don't just only swallow what has been given to you, but try to understand what you are swallowing. Okay, try to understand what's going into your brain. That will, ignite your minds.
I think this is the problem, not with the students alone. These restrictions from the main task is everywhere these days. With our mobile phones and all, these are all. How you can get rid of all this is, I suggest not to you all sitting over here.
It has indeed been an enriching experience, a learning experience, and a time to celebrate success of the young achievers. Good afternoon once again, and I also take this time before the vote of thanks to congratulate all the young achievers, the rank holders. Congratulations to all of you, as well as to your parents and to your teachers. COVID pandemic. But despite the challenges, you could make it and you are here. Congratulations and thank you once again. Again, we wish you well in life. And in this context, I would also like this opportunity to thank the parents and the teachers for hand-holding these young people, for supporting them and for enabling them to achieve what they have achieved. They are here today. And it would not be complete without thanking all the people from the NBSE as well as in the Raj Bhavan who have been working behind the scenes, coordinating to make this program a success. Thanks to also the media fraternity for always
Toppers of Commerce Stream will be next. HSSLC Toppers of Commerce Stream. HSSLC Toppers of Science Stream, please get ready.